of Friends of the Boundary Waters. He's involved in the fight to keep copper-nickel sulfide mines out of northern Minnesota. And he's here to tell them to take their hands off our public lands. Welcome, Chris Knopf.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I'm Chris Knopf, and I have the great honor of serving as Executive Director of Friends of the Boundary Waters. Thank you, thank you. For nearly 50 years, we at Friends of the Boundary Waters have led the fight to protect the clean water of the Boundary Waters. Today, the Boundary Waters is under assault by a Chilean mining conglomerate called Antofagasta. They want to put a toxic copper sulfide mine at the very edge of the Boundary Waters. I say, hands off! Hands off! Antofagasta is owned by billionaires. In fact, it is owned by the wealthiest family in all of South America. Antofagasta has a long rap sheet of corruption, pollution, and abuses of worker and human rights. I want to thank Congresswoman Betty McCollum for being the leading champion for the Boundary Waters in Congress and for standing up to Antofagasta. Let's have a big round of applause for Betty McCollum. Thank you, Betty McCollum. Trump and his MAGA cronies in Congress have written federal legislation to give Antofagasta's billionaires a big handout. I have the legislation right here in my hands. Through this legislation, Trump and his cronies want to give our public land to these Chilean billionaires and fast-track their toxic copper sulfide mine. Yes. I say, hands off! Hands off! But it gets even worse. We've all seen in recent days how important the courts are for keeping Trump and Elon Musk in check. This legislation would prohibit judges from reviewing the sweetheart deals that Trump and his MAGA cronies are making with these Chilean billionaires. They're taking the courts out of it. They don't want judges looking at what they're doing because they have something to hide. I say, hands off! Hands off! This legislation is un-American. This land belongs to you. This land belongs to me. This land belongs to our Anishinaabe brothers and sisters who have treaty rights to these lands. This land belongs to all of us. We cannot remain silent while Trump and his MAGA cronies hand over our public lands to Chilean billionaires while they poison the Boundary Waters. We cannot do that. I would not be able to look my grandchildren, Jackson and Oliver, in the eye. And Jackson and Oliver, I know you're out there somewhere in the sea of humanity. I love you. Thank you for being here. This is the moment to make our voices heard. We at Friends of the Boundary Waters are grateful to stand with you and say, hands off. Hands off. All together, let's say, hands off. Hands off. To Trump, we say, hands off. To Trump's MAGA cronies in Congress, we say, hands off. And to the Chilean billionaires that want to poison the Boundary Waters, we say, hands off. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so very much.